Welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at one of the most iconic touring motorcycles ever built, a bike that represents the absolute peak of comfort, luxury, and long-distance capability. This is the 2026 Honda Gold Wing GCT, a motorcycle designed not just for riding, but for traveling the world in complete style and comfort. The Gold Wing has always been about presence, and the 2026 model takes that to the next level. Standing next to it, the first thing you notice is just how big and imposing it is. From the massive front fairing to the wide, sculpted saddlebags, everything about the design communicates strength and elegance. This is a machine built for grand touring, and it makes no attempt to hide it. At the front, the Gold Wing carries a bold, futuristic face with a full LED lighting system. The swinging a leg over the 2026 Honda Gold Wing GCT. The first thing you notice is how refined and welcoming the cockpit feels. This isn't just a motorcycle, it feels more like the interior of a luxury grand tourer on two wheels. The rider's seat is wide, deeply cushioned, and designed to support you for hours without fatigue. The passenger seat is just as plush, with a tall backrest, armrests, and integrated speakers, making sure long-distance comfort is not limited to the rider alone. The handlebars are positioned perfectly for a relaxed, upright riding posture. They fall naturally into your hands, keeping your arms at an easy angle whether you were cruising along highways or maneuvering at slower speeds through city streets. The foot controls are set in a way that adds to the relaxed riding stance, meaning you can spend all day in the saddle without discomfort. In front of you sits one of the most advanced motorcycle dashboards available. The centerpiece is a large, high-resolution TFT display that integrates navigation, trip data, and riding modes into a clean and intuitive interface. On either side, traditional analog-style gauges for speed and RPM give it a touch of classic feel. Honda's infotainment system supports full smartphone integration, so whether you're streaming music, following GPS directions, or taking calls through a headset, it all feels seamless. Part 3. Performance and engine. At the heart of the 2026 Honda Gold Wing GCT lies its signature power plant, a massive 1,833cc flat-six engine. This engine has been refined to deliver smooth, effortless torque from the moment you roll on the throttle. Producing around 125 horsepower and more than 125 Nm of torque, the Gold Wing doesn't need to scream to prove itself. It simply glides forward with authority. The low center of gravity from the flat-six layout makes the bike surprisingly manageable, even at low speeds. For a machine that weighs well over 800 pounds, it feels balanced and controllable whether you're cruising through traffic or leaning into sweeping curves. Paired with the engine is Honda's legendary DCT, dual-clutch transmission. This system allows for fully automatic shifts for relaxed touring or manual paddle shifting for riders who want more control. It's smooth, responsive, and adds a level of refinement that fits perfectly with the Gold Wing's luxury touring mission. Part 4. Ride quality and technology. The suspension setup is another highlight. Up front, Honda's double wishbone system reduces front-end dive and delivers exceptional comfort, even when riding over rough pavement. At the rear, a Pro-Arm single-sided swing arm works with an electronically adjustable shock to keep the ride plush for touring but firm enough for spirited riding. Technology is everywhere on this bike, from selectable riding modes, Tour, Sport, Eco, and Rain to advanced traction control and apps. The Gold Wing GCT adapts to every situation. Long-distance riders will appreciate the adaptive cruise control, integrated GPS with real-time traffic updates, and the premium 55-liter top box, combined with spacious saddlebags for all the storage you'll ever need. Aid in a state-of-the-art sound system with surround audio, and it becomes less of a motorcycle and more of a two-wheeled luxury suite. Part 5. Price and value, of course. Luxury like this doesn't come cheap. The 2026 Honda Gold Wing GCT sits at the top end of the touring motorcycle segment. Pricing is expected to start around $28,000 USD, with higher trims and packages easily pushing past $32,000 USD, depending on options like upgraded audio, premium seats, or additional rider assist features.